old witch actively gouged out her own eyeballs, only to exchange them for the garbage thrown out by a man. Faced with such a bizarre old witch, the man could only accept it expressionlessly. Because Lin En is in a world where there is only night. A world hidden with countless strange creatures. And he is just an ordinary apprentice in a potion shop. If he shows the slightest fear, he will be devoured by the strange creatures of this world. This is the principle he has concluded over the past 2 years. The only thing he has done in these 2 years is to survive. It was only after the old witch left that Lin En breathed a sigh of relief. Now having received the scavenger's reward, 1 eyeball from the tailor shop owner and 1 from the pork shop owner. Looking at the items in his hand, Lin En couldn't help feeling fortunate. Because right across the street were the tailor shop and the pork shop. The tailor shop cuts human skin, and the pork shop sells human flesh. Even they had fallen victim to the scavenger. If he had refused just now, he would have been unlucky too. Just then, Lin En's master, the chainsaw maniac, returned. He is the owner of the potion shop and the one who saved Lin En 2 years ago. He said he had to leave for 2 days and instructed Lin En to watch the shop carefully. He said not to let thieves steal anything, to take money from patients who have it, and to barter with those who don't. As for those without money and unwilling to barter, he handed Lin En a boning knife hidden in his sleeve. The chainsaw maniac said this before leaving with a sack on his shoulder. At the door, he suddenly remembered something. Remember not to forget to feed my little pet, and no matter what happens outside, do not step out of the range of the soul lamp. Lock the doors and windows at night, and do not make a sound no matter who calls. Kill anyone who comes in. Lin En nodded in agreement, knowing the next 2 days would be tough. Sure enough, it wasn't even 2 minutes before someone knocked at the door. A soft, sticky voice asked, "Is the boss here?" Lin En looked through the peephole, and saw a blood puppet issuing a task, treat an injured doll. A pitiful little Lolita was pleading with Lin En to save her doll. Seeing the soul lamp flickering only slightly, Lin En knew the danger was not high, and invited the little Lolita in, because if she was stopped outside by the soul lamp, it meant she was not very dangerous. As a good partner, it was necessary to help the boss with some business. And not all these ghostly spirits are murderous, they too have lives to live. Of course, the premise is not to touch their taboos. The little Lolita then tearfully said that her doll's arm was missing and would die if not saved. "Brother, can you save my doll?" she asked with tearful, hopeful eyes. Lin En looked at the Lolita with a creepy smile and swallowed hard, losing 5 points of sanity. Still, he calmly agreed to her request. While examining the doll's wound, the system issued a prompt. The arm wound had teeth marks, matching the family member's teeth. The preliminary diagnosis was that the family member had eaten one of the doll's arms. Lin En then asked the little Lolita if she had eaten anything strange recently. The little Lolita instantly changed her creepy smile to a docile one, saying she hadn't eaten for days and was almost starved. Suddenly her expression changed and she laughed like a silver bell. "But in my dream last night, I did have a feast with meat, hair, and ears. All things I love to eat. Very delicious, oh." Lin En, watching the continuously laughing little Lolita, lost another 10 points of sanity. But still calmly diagnosed, "I suspect you ate the doll's arm in your sleep." The little Lolita's face stiffened. And the doll kept saying, "Doll loves mommy, mommy loves doll." Lin En, with dead eyes, asked the little Lolita if she had felt uncomfortable in her stomach recently. The little Lolita stiffly said her stomach was a bit itchy, feeling like something was tickling her. Lin En nodded, taking notes, and casually said, "Then it's certain. The arm hasn't been digested. Do you want surgery or physical therapy?" The little Lolita, terrified, asked what surgery meant. The doll, eager for chaos, shouted for surgery. Lin En stood up, took out the boning knife, and with a clang, stabbed it beside the doll, instantly silencing its laughter. "The surgery is simple. Cut open your stomach, take out the arm, and sew it back up." The little Lolita, trembling with fear, inquired about physical therapy. Lin En, playing with the boning knife, said, "That's simple, just take the arm out directly, and it's cheaper." The little Lolita, eyes shining, chose physical therapy. Lin En immediately put on gloves and asked, "Do you want me to take it out from the top or the bottom?" Immediately, both the little Lolita and the doll were terrified, losing sanity points.